Okay guys, so today we're gonna cook some chana or chickpeas. So these are the ingredients that we're going to need in order to cook our chana. Or like I said, another name for it is chickpeas. Now, this is how it looks before you soak it in water. It's very hard, as you can see, and it looks small. But after you soak it overnight in water, now I changed my water twice. As you can see, it gets hydrated nicely and plumps up, gets really big. So you have to soak this overnight, and you would want to change out your water at least twice. So this is 1.75 cups of our chickpeas. This here is about a tablespoon of crushed garlic, or 9 cloves of garlic here crushed. This is half a teaspoon of garlic chili sauce. This here is 1 tablespoon of curry powder, and this is 1 tablespoon of green seasoning. I will put a video link as to how to make this, and of course we're going to need salt to taste. So let's get putting everything together. Okay, so in this bowl here, I'm going to add my chickpeas. I'm going to add my garlic and garlic chili sauce. Okay guys, I forgot to mention that we're also going to add a half cup of onions as well. So let's put that in. And we're going to add our green seasoning. Okay, so let's mix everything together. I'm not going to add the salt at this point in time because I'm going to pressure cook my chickpeas. And when you want to soften stuff, you don't add salt before. So I'm going to first pressure cooker these chickpeas, get it nice and soft, and then I'm going to add my salt to taste. That green seasoning smells really good. Alright, so now we're going to head over to the stove. Now before, what we're going to do, we're going to fry the curry first. In the pot, we have to make sure we toast and fry our curry for about 2 minutes. And then I'm going to add in the chana, add in water to cover it, and pressure cook it. So let's head over to the stove. That is something that I forgot to mention. At the end after it is cooked and soft, the chana or the chickpeas, we're going to also add in 1 teaspoon of jeera or cumin. So we're going to add some oil to our pot, and we're going to fry our curry powder. We want to toast this or cook the curry powder for about 2 minutes. Okay, so to help cook this, I'm going to add some water. So we're just going to leave this to cook for a while. Okay guys, so our curry has been frying up for about 2 minutes or so. So now what we're going to do is add in our chickpeas and mix everything well together. So I'm just mixing it here to coat the chana with the curry. Just leave it to heat through a little bit, and then I'm going to add water to it and cover it. So I'm just mixing the the chana here so that the curry gets incorporated with it. I'm going to leave it here to heat through for a bit, and then I'm going to add the water and cover it and pressure cook it. I'm going to pressure cooker it for about 8 minutes first, and then I'm going to check it to see if it's soft, and if I need to pressure cook it some more, I will add, if I need to add more water, I'll add some more water and pressure cook it. So basically you're going to pressure cook it until it gets soft. Okay, so guys, at this point we're going to add in our water. Now the same bowl that I had the chickpeas seasoned in, I just added water to it. I'm going to add that to this now. Okay, so we're going to cover this and pressure cooker until soft. Okay guys, so when your pressure cooker starts to make that noise and starts to spin, you then turn down the heat and we will leave it to pressure cook. So after it has been pressure cooking for a while, we will want to check to see if the chickpeas or the chana is soft. So what we'll do is that we'll put the pressure cooker into the sink and we will run some cold water on top of it, and that is to help release the pressure so that that lock there by the handle drops down, and then you're able to open up your pressure cooker. So I'm going to pressure cooker this for a little longer. It's getting soft. It is a bit soft, but I want it to be a little softer, so I'm going to put it back on for maybe another 8 minutes or so. Let's check to see if our chana is soft. I think I need to pressure cooker this some more. I'm going to test now to see if my chana is soft. Yes, this is much better. Okay, so our chana is soft enough, so we don't need to pressure cook it anymore. What I'm going to do is use a potato smasher to smash the chana or the chickpeas, because we don't want all those big pieces. We want some of them to be smashed. Now at this point we're going to add our salt, and we're also going to add some jeera as well to it. What I'm also going to do at this point in time, I'm going to also add 1 more tablespoon of my green seasoning blend at this point, just to enhance the flavor. So here I'm adding the 1 tablespoon of the green seasoning blend, and we just want to stir, and basically folks, our chana or chickpeas is complete. Okay guys, so we're gonna make our bara to eat with our chana or our chickpeas. We call this doubles. So to make the bara for our doubles, we would need 2 cups of flour. We would need some lukewarm water. We would need 1 teaspoon of yeast, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and half a teaspoon of salt. So let's get everything put together. Okay guys, so this is our dough here. We will cover it with a damp paper towel and we will leave it to rise for about 1 hour. Now guys, what I should also mention, what I'm going to do in order to help to keep my dough moist, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil over it, and this is to help it to stay nice and moist. So I'm just going to rub the oil over the dough. And this is what is going to help it to get a nice moist dough. So we now will cover this and we will leave it to rise for about 1 hour. This is my dough here. So now I'm just going to pinch out some balls. I'm going to put some oil on my hand so it doesn't stick. And I'm going to oil this surface and I'm going to spread out a few here, and then I'm going to go over to the stove and fry them. So first let's put a little oil on this surface here. And this is to prevent it from sticking, because it's a very sticky dough. Okay, and I'm just going to put some oil in my hand. Right. So we're just going to squeeze out like this. And what I'm going to do is just spread it out as thin as possible. Nice and thin. I'm just spreading it out here so that I can fry a few of them one time. Okay, so let's head over to the stove now and fry up these Bara. So guys, I don't have a styrofoam container to put my Bara in after I fry it. That is the ideal thing to keep it nice and warm. So I just have a towel here in a bowl with some parchment paper. I'm going to put it in, and then I'm just going to wrap it up in order to keep it nice and warm. Fries up really fast. So you notice I dropped it in and then I just flipped it.